there everybody and welcome back to our Edna School channel. This is a very special episode because we decided to change the place.
And we want to give a massive shout out to Filatex for kindly hosting us in this amazing showroom, which is located in Antananarivo. They're a renowned company in Madagascar, and well, they're known for the diverse activities which I will let Mickelly present.
They are doing a lot of things. I don't have time to tell them all, but they are working in real estate, they are making clothes, they are having a showroom, they are making their own furniture, and a lot of other things. So thank to them because we are very pleased to having you here today. We are going to talk in this video about the major software that should be used in your pipeline in 2023 for 3D production and animation. So let's get into it.
Let's go.
Let's start with PreProduction. For writing and documentation, you can use Office 365. For storyboarding, you can use Photoshop, or The Plot, or Boards, and also Toon Boom, but we highly recommend Canva. For mood board and concept art, you can use Photoshop or PureRef, along with Pinterest, but also Miro, but we highly recommend you to use Canva. For specification sheet, we highly recommend you to use Canva.
So, we've got our storyboards, we've got our specs, we've got our concept art, but as a project manager, I'm all about streamlining. I like to facilitate and smooth out all the informations with my teams. So I think the quickest and easiest, I like to use Monday.com. I've tried many other tools like Asana or Trello or Shotgun.
Yeah, I remember that we used Shotgun a long way ago.
I prefer to stay with Monday because I can get reports, periodic reports, KPIs, Gantt, many other things. I can track everything. Well, whether it's the numbers, whether it's the team's workflow and productivity,
and you can even make delivery in the interface. If I remember,
I can communicate with my teams through the application. So, well, my Monday is my go-to tool as a manager.
Yeah, that's been said. Let's dive into the next part of this video. When it comes to production, you have to manage your workflow. You can use Trello or ShotGrade or Asana, but we highly recommend you to use Monday. For modeling, you can use Cinema 4D or 3ds Max, but you can use Blender because it's the fastest. For surface detailing, you can use Sculptris or Blender, but the most complete is ZBrush. For texturing and materials, you can use Foundry Mary or Quixel, 3D Coat or Blender, but we highly recommend to use Substance Designer along with Substance Painter. For rigging, you can use Houdini or 3ds Max or Blender, but one of the most complete tools for rigging is Maya. For animation, you can use 3ds Max or Blender, but as I said, Maya is one of the most powerful. For music and sound effects recording and mastering, you can use Cakewalk or GarageBand and also Adobe Audition, but we highly recommend you to use Logic Pro. For video effects, you can use RealFlow or Blender or After Effects and Cinema 4D, but one of the most complete is Houdini.
So I think Blender seems to be the big player in all this stuff, but it kind of makes sense because first of all, it's free. It has a big user community and it offers a fantastic set of features for.
But Maya is a pretty good animation tool, and that's good to know because they got through the years with major updates. Now Maya is still one of the first software used in any other studio like Pixar, Disney, and many more. So that's a lot of information for now, but we are not done yet. We are getting to the third part of this video. Let's talk about rendering and post-production. For rendering, you can choose between Octane Render, Redshift, Cycles, Arnold, or Pixar RenderMan. But one of the most powerful today is V-Ray. When you get all your output, for pre-assembly, you can choose between Final Cut Pro, Premiere Pro, and DaVinci Resolve. For compositing and color grading, you can choose between DaVinci Resolve, Nuke, Fusion, but one of the most popular is After Effects. For the final assembly, also called video editing, you can choose between Final Cut Pro and Premiere Pro. To encode your final output, you have to use Adobe Media Encoder, and then you're ready to deliver.
So that's a wrap on our 2023 3D production pipeline discussions. I guess we'll dive more into these subjects on our upcoming content. I think you agree with me, Mickelly?
Definitely.
But for now, I just wanted to say a massive thank you for being here with us today. And if you're in Madagascar, make sure you drop by the big real estate event, which is happening right now at Tanzbat. We're collaborating with Alpha, African Leaders for Africa.
That's it.
Yeah.
I want to also thank again Filatex for having us on the showroom. We'll put the link down below for all the information about them and their activities. And I'm thanking you, if you're not subscribed yet, please hit the subscribe button. If you like this kind of content, please leave a like or leave a comment. We'll be very happy to have your reaction about our content. And as always, stay inspired and creative. Until next time.